TryHackMe CTF, Industrial-Intrusion. To be honest, I just want to be recording the video for boot roots challenge on TryHackMe CTF. It's because even the first two challenge, the other ones was really great, and I just want to say what I want on my video, and maybe I take a notes that's just great. So I just want to share with you. So we're gonna be starting on the first, which is easy, and I would call it here as a beginner. And there's something really easy part. We will learn something different, of course, at the first part if you didn't do before. Let's jump in. So we just have to be start a machine, and we got here IP addresses. So I just want to be started here mmap scan. So it's because when I check on the web server, which is working on port 80, and I found nothing interesting here, so we can't click anywhere, or there is no any interesting directories or subdomain or something like that. But after mmap scan is just ending, so just over here there's 89 port is open, which is calling here finger. So for to be using here the finger, you just can check 89 ports. So you can just go here network pen testing, which is finger port on 89, and it will be teaching us something. So what this actually port it's actually doing. So for the user enumeration to find users, so it just says you can use some users.txt. But at the web server, we found some usernames like the chess players, Magnus, Fabiano, Hikaru, and there is no need to be using any of them to be checked with the user enum. So if we have the usernames here, so we can just check relaying requests with just finger and giving user, and after that giving here the host and the victim. We can just use it here user and IP addresses, and it will be giving us some information. So now I just want to be copy here the IP addresses, which is just working on that, and let me just clear it finger, and let's start to be using all usernames to be found on web server. For example, Magnus, and if we can give it this, and we got it here. This directory is giving us home Magnus, and the shell as binary bash. The other things we can just try Fabiano, and then let's see what Fabiano can do, or is there any interesting things. And we got here plan, and it seems like plan is just encoded by base64, and we can just use it echo-n and give this one and base64-d. And it seems like we got here password, and the other port is open, which is SSH. I'm gonna be try that if it's work for SSH, and I'm gonna use Fabiano and giving here IP addresses 10, 10, 216 and 196, and then let me just say yes and giving the password, and we are in. So we got here user.txt, which is really easy. So that's okay because it was calling here the beginner, and then now we can just run it here like, you know, to limpies.shell or something like that, but it will take a time. I just want to be show you what is this the interesting things is here, which is we can just call it here Linux privilege escalation capabilities, which is like you can use some for abusing capability on privilege escalation like Python 3, Perl, and Tar, and those are to be honest, those are really common and really important. But then with the Linux you will be fine really fast. But we are just recording a video, right? So it's gonna take a time. So I don't want to be take a time too much here. So the fast things we can just go here on the find, and giving here the perm, the users, which is and the type, and then just calling for the root, right? So you can just run it here find dash perm and then dash u equal to s and dash type and f to larger than dev and null. So let me just check it here and let's see. So it will be getting really crowded here. So it's sometimes not great idea to be run it. So instead of that, we can just use it here get cap-r dev null, because we are just checking here with the capabilities here. So it's because with just that we can also check for which is I'm calling here SUID, and it's calling difference between capability and SUID, right? So we are just looking for capabilities, not for SUIDs. So we have to be just check here working with capability. And you will be see here Python 3 .10 have capability set UID as EP. So we can just use it here, and then it will be to be honest, it seems great. So how we can use it. So then after that you can just give it here and then have to use it, and you will be see here the list of capabilities. And now we just need to be use it, and I think we can just run it here with that one, and with the use capabilities, and just run it with that one, right? So we can just grab here root bash. So the first things I want to just run that one, of course, and giving here the Python code which is gonna be run, and which is gonna be create the bash, and it will be coming back as the root, and now you can just ID, and then we are on root and check the root, and you got here root.txt. It was really big and around exploitable, and the for the who start new, and it will be great challenge, right? And but it was really easy, as you can see. So that's all. Thank you for watching.